your why? Let's get it. All 2017, baby. Comeback season. On a journey to success, it gets hard. You'll face obstacles, pain, suffering, all to make a dream become a reality. In the midst of your storm, trials and tribulations, the only way to keep going, you must ask yourself, what's your why? Why do you do what you do? I challenge you to sit back and reflect on life. Reflect on your journey. Ask yourself, what's your why? At times it gets hard. You may be struggling. You may have failed. Right now, you're on the verge of giving up. Today I'm here to tell you, don't quit. Keep pushing, but you have to ask yourself, what's your why? It's the Great 32t, and I'm ready to take you on a journey through my why. Lock in and focus. Let's get it. All 2017, baby. Comeback season. What is pain? What is pain? What is pain? Pain is defined as the physical suffering or distress due to injury, illness. The first time that I ever experienced pain was at the age of 6 when my father died. During this time, I understood I had the responsibility to become a man without his guidance. This pain created a drive to be successful. My dream after high school was to play college basketball. And unfortunately, I didn't receive that Division I scholarship to the University of North Carolina. So I pursued LaSalle University. During my first semester at LaSalle University, I didn't have an opportunity to try out for the basketball team. So ending that first semester, I reached out to 70 different college coaches and was blessed with an opportunity to play at Penn State Harrisburg. This was an opportunity of a lifetime. I thought I had made my dream a reality. Unfortunately, 2 months later, I had to go home because I had financial circumstances holding me back. Penn State Harrisburg did not offer any scholarship opportunities in that spring semester, and my mother took sick, so I couldn't afford to go to school. One of the worst nights of my life. Now for the second time, I was packing up all my clothes as I withdrew from a university that I thought would fulfill my dream. I found myself with one of my mentors on the phone, and he said, "Ray, you have to define who you are." This moment changed my life, for I no longer viewed myself as a college dropout. I chose to define myself as the greatest. The pain from that night developed the name TheGreat32t, from the phrase the greatest. I decided to replace the E and the S with my high school jersey number 32. For this would symbolize me taking on the journey to become the greatest Raymond McLeod I could be. I translated this concept into my business, Inspire Creative Solutions, which is the platform for your breakthrough.
What's good, world? It's the Great 32t coming to you live. How's everybody doing today? Please give yourself a round of applause. I just want to say thank you so much for being here at the Breakthrough Conference. Look at this beautiful flyer, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. Our breakthrough guests here tonight. We are deep. We got some powerful entrepreneurs from around the globe. And personally, I just want to say thank you. And also just give it up to all these lovely faces here on the live stream. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here. Also, too, first and foremost, I just want to thank my incredible team, Jade, Mark, Kat. I wouldn't have without you guys, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here at the Breakthrough Conference. Jade, please unmute yourself. Let everybody know who you are, and just welcome people, to the Breakthrough Conference.
Yes, thank you to each and every one of you for being here today with us. I'm Jade, and definitely excited for this event. We appreciate you all for making this event come together, especially to our amazing team, Kat and Mark, for having them connect with such powerful individuals here tonight. And let's give them a warm welcome as well.
Yes,
Kat,
sir.
Mark.
Yes, sir. Mark, you there?
Hello, everyone.
What's good, Mark, man? Introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you to each and everyone for being with us here today. So I'm Mark. I'm one of the virtual assistant and social media strategists of Mr. Remo Claude, the owner of Imparketic Solutions. I believe I talked to some of you here, and it's nice to see you finally. Yeah, I'm a real person. I'm not a robot. So today marks our fifth breakthrough conference, and we are proud to be able to host today at this wonderful place with all of you, and we're excited for today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also, too, Kat, do you have anything you would like to say?
Hello, everyone. I'm Katie, or you can call me Kat. I'm one of the virtual assistants of Mr. McLeod. I'm one of those people who reached out to you and communicated to all of you here who attended the conference. And I appreciate you guys being here to network and experience a breakthrough in your business and career.
That's great. That's great. I appreciate that so much, Kat. Just one more round of applause for the team, Inspire Creative Solutions, for putting this together. I appreciate you guys so much. It's great to have a team and being able to work together. Also, too, for everybody on the live today, this is incredible. I have some talented, extraordinary people from around the globe. Do me a huge favor, right? Take out your phone, right? Take out your phone right now. Take out your phone. Go on your social media platform. This is going to be powerful, guys. This is going to be powerful. We got to let the world know that we're about to break through. You with me? So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do on the live here. I need everybody to repeat after me. You ready? Say, I will.
I will
break through.
Breakthrough.
Hold on. I know some Breakthrough family in here, passionate about the Breakthrough Conference, been here before. I'm gonna need everybody to unmute their mics because I need to feel this in my soul. I got some great people here today. Repeat after me. Say, I will.
I will
break through.
Breakthrough.
One more time. I need to hear that passion, that fire. We're gonna take this to the next level. I got my phone out. Repeat it. I will. Breakthrough. That's what I'm talking about. I love that energy. My team has done a great job just recruiting some powerful entrepreneurs, powerful motivational speakers, people that are making six figures in their business, highly celebrated, guys. Let's get into the Breakthrough Conference. I'm gonna do another screen share here, just another overview of everything that's gonna take place. So first, we're gonna break this conference down into 3 sections, right? This first section is an educational section. It's going to be marketing. Guys, I hate it going to these conferences and they're just giving this one size all fit marketing strategy. No, we're going to get in depth and some great strategies to take your business to the next level. Second, guys, is networking. You are some powerful people. You're at the Breakthrough Conference for a reason. And I believe that there may be somebody that you can connect with, a team, a person that you can connect with that will help you take your business to the next level, guys. I constantly emphasize this. Look, your network is your net worth. Your network is your net worth. And to get to that next level, you need those business relationships. And this is a networking event. So that will be here in section 2. Also, too, guys, for all my solopreneurs out there that are trying to grow, trying to build a team, guys, expand. I want to teach you how to expand. I'll give a short testimony in the expand section just about my life being a motivational speaker, how hard it was. And without a team, guys, you've seen the team to help take your business to the next level. So you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Repeat after me. I will.
Let's get it.
I will.
Break through.
Breakthrough.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. Section 1, market. Let's get it. So the first thing this past weekend, guys, also to please mute your mics. Please mute your mics. This is very, very important. This past weekend, powerful quote. Everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and your verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. Guys, the theme of this conference, write this down in your notes. The theme is a heart of service, a heart of service. So after this conference, guys, I believe in your business and your craft. I'm pouring into you guys today. I hope you're ready to eat because this is going to be great, guys. A heart of service. So check this out. The definition of marketing. This wouldn't be a presentation about marketing without the definition. It's very important. Marketing is a strategic process for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offers that have value to customers, guys. Value to customers, clients, partners, and society at large. It's very, very important. Martin Luther King said, everybody can be great. Everybody on this live stream here today is great. Everybody at the Breakthrough Conference is phenomenal. Why? Because we serve. We serve in our businesses. We serve in our communities. You were recruited for a reason, guys. So now the strategic process for creating, communicating, and delivering and exchanging. Check this out. The marketing mix. For all you marketing gurus out there, people, guys, this is very, very important. If you're trying to take your business to the next level, if you're an entrepreneur, business owner, these are the main things. If you're ever having any issues with your business, you have to understand your product, promotion, placement, and price. I'm gonna repeat that again. Product, promotion, placement, and price. So product, you're designing something, right? That online course, that product, that service, you're designing something to satisfy someone's wants or needs. That's your product, right? Your promotion, how are you communicating those things? The communication link between the buyer and seller. Very, very important, guys. In the placement, that geographic location. On purpose, guys, I have some people from Canada here at the Breakthrough Conference today. I have people from Florida, people from Georgia, people from California, people from all over the world. Guys, placement is important, right? And Zoom allowed us to be at this place at exact same time at the Breakthrough Conference. Placement is important, even when in your business, right? And then also the price. Price, we talk about the exchange of value of the good or service, right? So I need somebody here on the live stream. I want to make sure you guys are paying attention. Put your hand to the screen. If you can give me one of those P's in the marketing mix. Put your hand to the screen. Put your hands to Olivia. How are you doing?
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Olivia. So could you give me one P within the marketing mix?
Product.
Product. Phenomenal. 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 Someone else, could you give me one P? All right, I got Mr. John. How you doing, man?
I'm great. How you doing today?
Doing good. Welcome to the Breakthrough Conference. One P.
Promotion.
Promotion. That's important. That's important. Let me see who else. Beautiful faces we got here today. Chaz, what's up, man?
How's it going? Placement.
Placement. Very, very important. And then the last one, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. Hand to the screen. If you remember the last one. Very important.
The last one is price.
Price. Very, very important, guys. And you need to know price, because if you don't know price and you're running a business, you can't make any money. So it's very, very important, guys. Thank you so much for sharing that. So this is very important. If you're ever having any issues with your market in general, I don't care who you talk to, it's product, promotion, placement, and price. And the fifth P is progress, guys. But these are the four that you really need to know once you are marketing within your company. All right, the next thing, this is how we scale to the next level, right? So I have this image, it's called the product life cycle, right? And some people may be in the introductory phase of the business. In the introductory phase of the business, this is where you're going to invest the most money in your business, right? This is when you're marketing the most. This is when you're trying to put together your team, trying to put together those business plans. And it's great, right? But we have dreams, we have visions, we have that heart of service, right? To really grow and to help others. So to get to that growth phase, it's calculated by two things, guys. I know we have some millionaires here on this live, some people who are making six figures in their business. It's phenomenal. But the two things that's going to help you even get there is sales and time, right? Sales and time. So the more sales that you generate in your business over a period of time, that's how you start to grow into that next level, right? Then your product will start to reach a maturity phase. This maturity phase is very, very important. So each product or service that you have will reach a maturity phase, right? So for example, the iPhone is in a maturity phase. Everybody knows about the iPhone. Everybody that's connected to iPhone products, it's phenomenal. They're making a lot of money. But when Steve Jobs started, it wasn't always that way. When Mark Zuckerberg started, it wasn't always that way. They had to grow through these phases. Also, too, I want to tell you about the decline phase. This is important as well. The reason why this is important is because I don't want you to come to me like, Raymond, I have an idea for some beepers. I have an idea for pagers. Those type of products may have served useful in its time, but since they're in a decline phase, we now have cell phones. I don't need to purchase a Kodak camera. I could just take a picture here on my phone. So as time goes on, we can start doing product extensions in our business, and that's how we continue on that upscale. So guys, this is very, very important. Sales and time, that's how we're going to make it to the next level. That's how we're going to grow together. That's how we're going to build something great, is those two key factors right there in that product life cycle. So on to the next, guys. This is very important. When I sit down with my guests, who are we trying to reach? That's the first thing, target market. Who is my target market? Each of you guys here on this live satisfies a certain piece of the market, right? A heart of service. There may be, you want to give to the youth. You may work with older people. You may work with, adults, middle age. You may work with a certain type of audience. So it's very important, guys, that we identify our target market early within our company, right? So developing the best strategy for social media marketing requires us understanding our target audience in order to influence their behaviors. So these people that we want to follow us, these people that we want to have customers, guys, these people, we have to make sure we understand, who are we serving? Who are we serving? When we better serve, right? When we better serve that audience, that's how we grow our business. That's how we grow our business. Another thing, I just have an idea here. Put your hand to the screen if you have a niece or nephew, or maybe even yourself, you play 2K, right? 2K? Anybody? Let me see who's playing 2K on here. Somalia. Okay.
I'm old, but I'm still playing.
You still playing 2K? So what's your favorite team, John?
Well, I'm originally from Philly, Sixers fan all day long.
76ers fan. Okay. Okay. So I got a crazy point with this, guys. So on 2K, maybe your nieces, nephews, maybe even John here, you create a my player, right? This is very important. 2K did a very great job of this. You create a my player, right? And with that my player, you get to pick out what it looks like, a height, weight. Is it a point guard, shooting guard, right? And that's the same type of thing we have to do in our business when we're looking to serve. So we have to understand these things here, the 4 keys to the target market: the demographics, geographics, psychographics, and customer behavior. Once we understand these 4 things about our target market, that's when we can say, okay, this is the type of people that I'm looking for, that I'm looking to serve, that I'm looking to share my business with, right? This is actually an avatar of my cousin Rashad. But guys, target market is so, so important. And these are the 4 ways that we find it. So on to the next section here. So who are we trying to reach? Let's get into a little bit. So the demographics, right? gender, age, income, occupation, sex, household size, family cycle. Like all these different things have to do with the demographics. Very, very important, guys. Geographics, division of overall market into groups based on their location, right? So I have people from Florida, I have people from California, people from New York, Philly. It's very important that when you're serving your business, you know exactly where they are, right? You know exactly where they are. Also, too, guys, how they think. Psychographics, very important. What's their attitude? What's their values? What's their lifestyle, right? Those things are very, very important. And that's why you're here at the Breakthrough Conference, because you're the most positive, powerful people that I could find, that my team could find. And I just want to say thank you. And also to customer behavior, the decisions they make when they purchase, right? All of those things take you to another level once you understand a little bit more about who you are serving, right? Very, very important. So let me see, can I get one person to share with me, who are we trying to reach, and then what are we trying to find out about them? Let's see, stop the screen share. Let me see, let me see if y'all paying attention. So who are we trying to reach, right? And then one element within the 4 that we're trying to connect with. Let me see, put your hand to the screen if you can get this for me. Miss Ashley, how are you doing? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
I was trying to figure out if I was the only Ashley on here. My apologies.
Yeah, I found you.
Your question again?
Yes, so who are we trying to reach in our business on a broad perspective?
Based off of the last slide that we just went off over?
Yes.
Yeah, so I believe one of the D's was demographic.
Okay, demographic, that's good, that's good. Anybody else can give me another one? So we got the demographic. All right, so let me rewind. Let me go back through it one more time, guys. Let me go back through it one more time. So who are we trying to reach? Simply our target market. That's very, very important, our target market, okay? So now the 4 keys to reaching that target market, we have to understand the demographics, geographics, psychographics, and customer behavior, So make sure you put those in your notes, guys. So here's some strategies. This is very, very important. This is very important because if you're running a business, if you're networking with people, if you're growing something, you have to understand this, guys. So I have 4 keys, 4 strategies for reaching your target market. This is the undifferentiated mass marketing, right? So I went to this conference, right? And there was this motivational speaker speaking, and all he said was, you got to get on social media, you got to get on all these different platforms, you have to build up your awareness so big, and then it's a funnel. Right? You got to get awareness, interest, relationships, desire. And then after you get that person's trust, you get paid, right? I was really upset about this because I understood that there were some weaknesses to using one single marketing strategy to try to grow your business, because we all have different types of businesses. So a firm may produce only one product or product line and promote it to all the customers with a single marketing mix. So the strengths of this, guys, is definitely you do gain awareness getting on all these social platforms, right? It's very important. You do get brand exposure. You do educate masses, and you do develop abundant content. But you cannot please everyone in the market the same. And that's where I want to go to this here. So you guys kind of seen it a little bit, but in mass marketing during COVID, during the pandemic, right? This strategy also brings inherent dangers that a firm attempts to satisfy everyone in the market with one single standard product may suffer from if competitors offer alternatives to a smaller segment, right? So during COVID, during the pandemic, there was one product, right? There was one product that everybody was getting off the shelves. They were purchasing, they were buying one thing that everybody needs, no matter if you're in Cali, Florida, all over the world. Can anybody name that one product? You probably have it in your bathroom right now.
Tissue paper.
Tissue paper, that's right, that's right. Tissue paper, guys, very important. So if I was in the tissue paper industry, we would be millionaires. We would be rich because everybody needed it. You know, so we market it the same way to everybody because everybody's going to use it the same way, right? But also trying to satisfy everyone exactly the same, guys, that presents inherent dangers. So it's another strategy, the differentiated strategy, right? So a firm that promotes numerous products with different marketing mixes designed to satisfy smaller segments. Now, this is important, and you may see this as well. So some products like toothpaste, right? You may have a niece, nephew, sister, brother, cousin, grandmother. When you're at the store, everybody wants to buy their own toothpaste. You got your little niece or nephew, they're running for the SpongeBob toothpaste because that's how Colgate promoted it. They seen SpongeBob on there brushing his teeth in the bottom of the Bikini Bottom on a Colgate commercial, and she wants SpongeBob toothpaste, right? You may have grandpa, grandma, they need that gum defense toothpaste. They got a couple of them in there in their mouth, and they need that gum defense Colgate, right? We feeling good, you know, it might be Friday, we just got paid. We need that Optic White toothpaste. We want to feel great about purchasing toothpaste. But at the end of the day, guys, it's the same product. It's the same product, but it satisfies different target markets, different markets of people, right? A company can produce more sales by following the differentiated marketing strategy than an undifferentiated marketing strategy. Because now we know we can satisfy different groups with different types of ways we present that product to that segment, right? When you go to McDonald's, some people want a Happy Meal, but some of us want that Big Mac. Ain't that right? Okay. So on to the next, guys, with the differentiated strategy, right? Production costs usually rise because additional products and variations require shorter production runs and increasing setup time. Also, too, inventory costs rise because more products require additional storage space and increasing efforts and record keeping. Promotional costs will also rise because each segment demands a unique promotional mix. And that's with promoting to kids, promoting to middle age, promoting to older age. Like all of those different segments require a different mix. So check this out. This is another one. Companies use this as well, the micro marketing strategy here. So targeting potential customers at a very basic level, such as zip code, specific occupation, lifestyle. This is important, watch. Because companies like Amazon actually use this strategy. It's a reason why you go to the Amazon website, you'd be like, you know what? I want to purchase them new J's. I like that. But then you change your mind, and then on Instagram, you're like, hold up, these are the same J's from Amazon in 3 different colors. Hold on, I think let me check that out. But what's going on is the internet allows marketers, right, to do a micro marketing strategy to be even more effective to specific demographics and personal information. So now they're sending you emails on the J's. They're sending you emails on those products that you searched on Amazon. And now when the shopper visits Amazon website, they're welcoming you by those type of products because they now see, using the micro marketing strategy, that this is what they are more likely to purchase, right? So also too, with the micro marketing strategy, entrepreneurs, we try to use this as well, can come too much of a good thing if companies spend too much time, effort, and marketing dollars to a market, small, specific, or to be profitable, right? So an additional micro marketing may cause companies to lose sight of other large markets, right? So this is important. So for example, this could be your company. You need X, Y, and Z from this person. They need to live in this area. They need to live on this section. And then you limit yourself to the mass or to a section of the market or to a target market because you're just focused on this one particular person. Now, that's very, very important, guys. It's very, very important. So also too, guys, there's the concentrated marketing strategy. This is one of my favorite. This is the niche marketing, right? So it penetrates the market, focus on finding their target market segments. So this is very important. So concentrated marketing, now you're focusing more on a target market, right? So this approach can appeal to a small firm lacking the financial resources of its competitors, and a company offering highly specialized goods and services. So this is very, very important, guys. Also, too, with the concentrated niche marketing method, if, for example, you see across the street someone is selling lemonade and it's selling like crazy because that's their little section, they're serving everybody in the community and they're making hundreds and hundreds of dollars each day selling this lemonade. So you're like, hold up, I see there's a demand for lemonade. So you know what, I'm gonna sell my lemonade across the street and I'm gonna do it 25 cents less, right? So in the concentrated marketing, once you're using this strategy, it creates competitors. Because the strategy ties to a firm's growth in a specific segment, sales can suffer if new competitors appeal successfully in the same market, guys. So for example, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, you know, so people, once they see that there's a demand, that's when you will start to gain competitors within your industry as well. So the 4 strategies, let me see if I can get one person who's not shy, because we're getting ready to do our networking session here, to tell me one of their strategies here that I just mentioned. Put your hand to the screen if you'd like to present. Narissa, did I see like a little head wave or yes, no, maybe so? Okay, that's fine, that's fine. So what I'm gonna do another quick screen share and I'm gonna read for you guys one more time. So you have the undifferentiated marketing, differentiated marketing, micro marketing, and also concentrated marketing. All right, guys, this is section 2, right? So this is why we're here to network and grow. So are you ready? I don't know if you guys are ready. I think we got a kind of shy group here. Repeat after me one more time, guys. Say, I will.
I will.
I will.
I will.
I felt like that was only like 10 people. One more time, guys.
I
I will.
Breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
All right, just making sure we're not shy here. Let's get it. Let's get it. So networking, guys. Networking is very, very important. I always emphasize your network is your net worth, especially when you're trying to build something great. And the key, guys, that I want to share with you all, networking is, first, let's go back to the beginning a little bit with the Martin Luther King quote. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve, right? So when you have a business, when you're trying to get clients, when you're trying to get customers, the key, so now that I emphasize the target market, right? And say we're working with a concentrated strategy, you're supposed to give the value through the exchange is a landing page, right? And that's how you gain more clients within your company. So for example, that free ebook that you have, that free audio that you have, that free 7 steps to whatever that you have to give and then you receive because you're having a heart of service, right? So for example, you're on that podcast, right? You're on that show, you're on that YouTube, you're on Spotify, you're on those great platforms to give value. But then you're leading them to that landing page to say, hey, for more information, go here, right? And then once you have the 3 things, guys, and I'm gonna go over, name, email address, and phone number. If I have those 3 things, then I can do business with you. So that's very, very important. Last thing for the marketing, a strategic process for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value. So the goal is to give as much value as you can because that's how you build your database. That's how you build your network. For example, this is something that I emphasize here because, for example, being on Instagram or being on social media, if we're trying to just build up our accounts, there's an idea of perception. Everybody wants to look great, have great followers, right? Which is fine. Perception is good. Having a good perception is good, but networking is great. And how do I network? I cannot do business with you if I don't have these key things, which is name, email address, and phone number. Those are the three things. Repeat after me: name, email address, and phone number. So as we transition into this networking section, I need you to make sure that you're willing to exchange your business information, your name, your email address, and phone number, because that's how you're going to build connections. So for example, I have a MailChimp back office here. Now this potentially could be someone starting their business off. So instead of just focusing on, okay, how can I get 10K followers on Instagram, right? Which we can easily do. We can pay services to give us 10K followers, which is great. But what if in MailChimp, it took me 1 year to get 821 name, email addresses, and phone numbers, right? This is important, guys. It's very, very important. And that's all I focused my 2021 on, is 821, right? I had a product or service for $125, let's just say, high or low. That year, I can make over 6 figures in my business just by me focusing on name, email address, and phone number, building up my database, building up the people who are my target market. So those things, guys, are very, very important when you're trying to take your business to the next level. So for our networking section, I call this kind of like the elevator pitch, you know, because everybody wants to show their best. Everybody wants to be on their P's and Q's, which is great. So here's some instructions. So the guests at the Breakthrough Conference today, you'll be divided into some groups. Each group member, you'll assign one person to be a recorder. I understand not everybody wants to speak at the Breakthrough Conference, and that's okay. So one person will be the recorder. Each team member will have 3 minutes to answer the breakthrough questions. So we're trying to build a network here. We're trying to grow those relationships, guys, and that's very important. So the recorders after will be answering the questions after the breakthrough session. So you guys ready for our breakthrough questions? All right, so here are our breakthrough questions. The first, right out the gate, name, business, and contact information. It's great that we may have been able to connect on social media, but I want to know your name, business, and contact information. And for the recorder, make sure you take down all of these notes as well. Second question, what's your breakthrough experience to get you where you are today? It's very, very important, guys. What challenge is stopping you from getting your next breakthrough? Very important. So those 2 things. So what is your breakthrough experience to get you to where you are today? And since we have some great people here on this live, what challenges are stopping you from getting your next breakthrough? Also too, with this group can help me break through by, and then you let the, how can this group help you? So these are the questions here. Do I have any questions before we break out into groups? Any questions? Any questions? Just to make sure, running through the team. All right, no problem. So we're getting ready to break out here into groups. One more time, I'm gonna do a screen share just to make sure that we do have the questions. So there's 3 questions that we're gonna answer. So name, business, and contact information. What is your breakthrough experience to get you where you are today? And then what challenges are stopping you from getting your breakthrough? And this group can help me break through by. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick groups here, and then we'll be good to go. One more time. I will break through. All right, so I have my groups prepared. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, let's do some networking. All right, so your groups are now open and you can share. All right, we are now good to go. All right, so the first question for my recorder. This is very, very important. Not everybody had a chance to network with everybody, but we just want to get the gist of what was going on in that group. So first, I want to know what's your group members' names, and then also what is something interesting you learned about your group. So first, we got Samaya. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Yes, you got it. Thank you.
Right, and you can go first. So group member's name, and then what was something significant, you know, something important, you know, or something that you would like to share from that group.
Okay. So hey everyone, my name is Samaya. The group members I had were Seneca, Narissa, John, and Alpar. Something I found interesting was, first of all, we all did like basically completely different things. So that was cool to be able to connect. And everyone was very open to networking even more. And we were all, after we had introduced ourselves and gone over the questions, trying to find ways that we could help each other out, even though we did pretty different things. So I found that that was pretty interesting.
Thank you. Give it up for Samaya. We appreciate you. We appreciate that. And it's good. It's always good to have people that can actively listen. You know, it's good to have someone that, you know, can share, but have someone to listen and be able to take notes and stuff like that. So we appreciate you. So on to our second here recorder, Chaz. Where you at, man?
I'm right here.
All right. So just, okay, you can go ahead and share.
Okay. In our group, we had Vernell Edwards, Rory Mitchell, Maya Benson. We had a couple people drop in and out. I caught one that was Karen Quick, and that came towards the end. The one thing that I noticed about our group is everyone was passionate, number one. They weren't, you know, well, this is, I mean, when it was their turn to speak, they were passionate about what they do. Another thing I noticed is not only were they passionate, but there was a lot of talk of, you know, faith-based, and that was really interesting and great. And as far as, you know, being open, everybody was open. They shared from their heart. And, you know, the takeaway was besides helping each other by getting names out there, another two were accountabilities. So, you know, being able to hold each other accountable or being able to find an accountability partner.
That's powerful, man. Give it up for Chaz. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Had a powerful group there. Also to Suzanne.
Hey everyone. So with our breakout group, we had two Abigails in our group. We also had Denise Frank, and we had Ashante Coleman. With all of us, we did connect in a way when it came to mental health, even though we service different industries. Where Denise, she serviced, you know, the men, making sure that they're taken care of. You know, I focused on women with depression and anxiety, and you had the other Abigail, which is Atomic Sierra. She had a boutique, and all of us kind of connected with her because she was young. She has a boutique, and her boutique is not just about fashion. She wants to bring awareness to the, you know, environment. So we all kind of connected with her and was in awe with her growth. So I felt like that's how we all connected. We're going to collaborate even after, you know, this.
That's powerful. That's powerful. That just gives me chills, you know, because just to be able to be in a place, the right time, and meet those powerful, like positive, powerful people, and to plan to say, you know what, we're going to make connections after this. We're going to do something. We're going to link. We're going to network. We're going to hold each other accountable. Like, guys, 2 or 3 gathered together. Like, we're taking this thing to a next level, guys. Network is your net worth. I appreciate you. Just another round of applause for that group as well. Thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. And the last person, could you please share as well? I didn't get that last hand. I just want to make sure. And anybody who was in that group, who was the recorder? Just want to make sure. Did anybody take notes in that last group, or have anything to share about that last group, just to make sure?
So I'm guessing group 3 was the last group.
Yes.
Okay.
What's up, Ashley?
Hey. So I had Olivia, Jay, Dawn, and Christina. And I really found that although we all come from different backgrounds, we're doing different type of work, inspiration and empowerment is really at the core of what we do. And I found that although, again, we came from different backgrounds, we all had this pivotal moment that literally shifted the way we thought and literally catapult us into the area of entrepreneurship and business ownership that we are in now. So I really love my group, and we're definitely going to be each other's cheerleaders, cheering each other on and supporting. And again, that word accountability came up, and that's the best word to use for the group that we were in. And we connected on social media. So I'm excited for the cheerleaders.
I appreciate that. Give a round of applause for group 3 as well. This is the Breakthrough Conference. This is where we break through to the next level. This is where we network. So Ashley, I appreciate you for sharing that as well. And let's get into our presentation. I appreciate you guys so much for being a part of the Breakthrough Conference today. And you have officially completed section. Guys, let's get ready for section 3. This is very, very important. I just want to let you guys know just a quick testimony about myself as well. As you see, this is a picture here of me, November 5th, 2015, motivational speaking. Now, at this age, guys, 18, 19 years old, first, second year of school, you know, I had the passion. You know, when I was giving my very first motivational speaking conference at a church, I looked back in the crowd and I seen so many other people that would go to college and have to come home because their parents couldn't afford it or some situation would stop them from really getting to the next level. So this platform, me, the TheGreat32t, started roughly around 5-6 years ago. And I had the passion, I had the grind. As a solopreneur, I was doing everything on my own in my business. I was doing the websites, I was doing the graphics, I was calling people, I was networking, I was trying every single thing I could. And guys, that got draining, right? I had no support system. Some of my family wouldn't even come to the conferences and the events and different things that I was trying to do. I had no business model. I was just running wild. The TheGreat32t, motivational speaking. I had no products or services. I wouldn't even ask people for donations or money or anything at those conferences. I would just go out and just pour, and then somehow blessings just came back unto me, guys. So this was very, very important, the beginning, the origin of the TheGreat32t. But as I grew, right, and as I developed that business, I was able to serve other people. So for example, clients who have expanded with my services, right? Demika, she's from California, a mother, life insurance agent, who now, because she decided to expand her team, she's actually #1 in sales in her region, right? Elliot Hernandez. He came to me, he's like, Ray, you know, I'm a father. I have 2 daughters. You know, I'm trying to grow my business. He's also a full-time athletic director at Johnson University, Florida, a family man. He has a drop shipping company. And he was like, look, I'm looking to expand this medical supplies drop shipping business, but I know I can't spend all of my time on the website, connecting with clients, doing all these different things, guys. And he's expanded, and now he has a fully operational drop shipping company. Also, too, Mr. Jesse Boyd and Miss Daisy Boyd. This is a powerful couple here, guys. When you're in a relationship, working on a business with a partner or someone, it's just powerful, man. Husband and wife, a goal of building a real estate empire to help those transitioning into society. For example, those that may have been locked up or those that may have been in jail, it's tough for them to really transition back into the real world. So they guys have built a real estate kind of like empire other than like an Airbnb, but you know, to give them an opportunity to live at great means, to be able to transition to, you know, get started on the right foot. So guys, I've impacted a lot of lives, and I have this question here. What's your testimony? Because I personally want to connect with you. I want to know how I can help. I have these resources. I have this knowledge. It's nothing if I just keep it and hold it all for me, you know, but I want to be able to pour into you guys as well. So we'll have an opportunity for that here. I understood within this global pandemic, the future of online business, right? We face some environmental factors that actually shut businesses down, right? So some effects of the COVID-19 global pandemic, some people lost their jobs, right? That's tough, man. Some companies went out of business, right? Brick and mortars, families suffered. Limitless contact. Every 7-Eleven, every grocery store I go to, limitless contact, 6 feet. You can't even network anymore like we used to. Things have changed. That's why we here online, on Zoom. But I did understand there was a segment of people, that's why you guys are here today, that actually built online businesses, you know, and that adapted to the environment, that strengthened family relationships, that became active in their dream. And now they have something that is just trailblazing going into 2021. So the future of online business, how do I really expand that and to really grow other than the traditional ways? But let's check this out, guys. I want to break this down for you. One group was talking about jobs, people having jobs and different things like that. So I think this is important, the traditional organizational structure. So we're all business owners here. So we're going to have this big boy type of conversation here. So based on the income earned, what can they produce for the company, right? So we're saying we're just applying for a job here, United States. CEO might be making 7 figures in the company, right? And it's a reason why the CEO might be making 7 figures, because if the CEO is absent from that company, he's producing a particular task to help that company grow beyond measure. Office assistant, right? The company is investing in this person to do this particular task to have an outcome. Finance manager, marketing manager, human resource manager, sales manager. These things are very important when putting your team together, guys. This is the traditional organizational structure. Now, I want to give you an idea. What happens if you're trying to build an organization and you have no marketing manager? So that marketing manager anticipated was going to make 6 figures in your company, but they are not present, right? Product lifecycle, sales. I need a sales agent. If I'm going to make sales in a company, I need a sales agent. He's going to make 6 figures this year, but for the company, he might make us 6 to 8, 7 figures, you know, so it makes sense. And what if they're not present, right, in the company? So then the company suffers. So based on the traditional structure, what is the risk without a marketing manager? What is the risk without a sales manager? And building that business-minded structure, structuring business, guys, this is very, very important. So the solopreneur, what happened? Me, 2015, everything, total responsibility. Nobody cared if I didn't get any appointments booked to speak. Nobody cared if I didn't make any income in the business. Some people didn't even care to even show up in the business because I wasn't marketing it correctly. So as a solopreneur, the organizational structure, all this weight is on you. And if you're going to build something great, and if you're going to have the heart of service, you need to have systems in order to be successful, right? You need to have systems in order to be successful. So full responsibility of the success and failure of that business. The solopreneur's efforts reflect the results within the business. The solopreneur can only go far without a support system, can only go so far without a support system. So this is the moment where I'm networking with you guys, and I know you have dreams, have goals, have aspirations, and are executing those things. But as a solopreneur, you have to have some sort of support system. It's very, very, very important. That's how we're going to get to that next level. So you asked the question, how to restructure the solopreneur business model by outsourcing a virtual assistant. This is an option that we now have. This is the technology that we now have, guys. So what I'm going to talk about is the organization tension triangle. Right now on your pen and pad, on your note, what are 3 things in your business that are important to you? 3 things that areas that are important, that are the nucleus of your day-to-day operations. 3 things, right? So it might be marketing, it might be finance, it might be operations, and it might be certain tasks that have to be done within those each and every day, right? So for example, you're the CEO of the company, right? You have this big dream to serve masses amount of people and make 6 figures and grow. So when a CEO focuses directly on marketing, guess what? The finance and operations department suffer. So even as a CEO, if I'm spending most of my time on Instagram, something is not taking place within my business, because all these functions are necessary in running a successful company, right? So check this out. When a CEO spends time finance, you're at the bank now, right? You're trying to apply for the business loan. You're trying to get the finances in order. You're trying to do the payrolls. You're trying to make sure that the money is good to go within that department. And guess what? Because I'm at the bank right now, the market and operations department suffer, right? I may have an email, but I'm on the road driving right now. I cannot answer that email. So those things are very important. Same thing with operations, day-to-day operations. I can't answer this phone call because I'm in another department. So when I do answer that phone call, my marketing stops, my finance stops, right? So the organizational tension, guys, what I want you guys to do, some of you guys have triangles. Some of you guys have squares. Some of you guys have line segments. Some maybe even periods. But check this out. It's very important that you identify what's important in your business for that business to be successful. Because I want you guys to start thinking about a CEO. Think about business owner mindset. I'm running a company right now, right? So it's important. So for example, new information, CEO hires a virtual assistant to handle the marketing department. As a CEO, you already mastered each triangle or each square, each line segment. You already mastered those operations within your company. So now as a CEO, you can balance time between finance and operations. These are the 2 things that I can work on today, right? So now I can balance those and I have a little bit more time than rather spending that 20 hours a week just doing the marketing. For the Instagram post, guys, if you guys check on the Inspire Instagram, I didn't do any of those things. I got to get credit to Jade. She's working in my marketing department. She's putting together all the flyers, all the logos, networking with you guys. I just didn't have enough time to be able to network with each and every individual and also be a husband, also go to church, also go to school, also do all these different things, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot. So guys, that first VA can help you with your marketing while you balance out those other things within your company. But what about if you take it to another level, right? You hire a second virtual assistant, right? So now you have someone handling the marketing and you also have someone handling the finance. So now if your aspiration is like, you know what, I'm an all-star in operations, let me focus on operations now. So now you're building your team to where now if you spend 80 hours a day in or 80 hours every 2 weeks in operations, right? They're spending however much time in marketing, however much time in finance. Now you're running a successful system with people working together. And it starts small. Don't despise humble beginnings. But that's how you start to continue to build that company, build that organization. And going back to the first slide, right? The CEO makes 7 figures to produce an anticipated result. That marketing executive, the company's investing in that marketing manager for the company to produce an anticipated result. We go to work every day, or some of us, right? So when you go to, for example, McDonald's, right? They may be getting paid a certain amount. He's flipping those fries every day to satisfy his customers. Heart of service, one task, one role. This is if you're gonna flip them fries, you're gonna be the best fly flipper in the nation, right? But just an example, right? And if those fries aren't flipped right, and you're the customer and you get some cold fries, you upset. You're like, hold up, somebody back there didn't do their job. You know, so it's important when we talk about organizational structure, organizational tension, to make sure what tasks are important in running this company, right? So for example, say, boom, I want to hire another virtual assistant to handle my marketing, finance, and operations department. So now, since I'm the CEO of the company, I can focus on being the CEO of the company. Why? Because I have each person in my business producing an anticipated result, and now I can be successful. So now at this point, 6 years later, 5 years later, as a motivational speaker, I can get up here and give value to people because that's what I really like doing. You know, so in your business, now, once you start to implement those different departments, we already see this in the traditional model. Now this is a virtual model that will take our business to the next level. So now we can focus on being a CEO. So what to delegate, right? Very, very important. Important task that can save you time and energy. So if you need somebody to manage your social media account because you know you're spending too much time on that, or you need somebody to respond to those emails, respond to those customer inquiries while you're doing other things with your family, right? Lead generation, convert sales, right? I need a sales agent if I'm going to make sales and make more income in my business. Customer service. I need somebody to schedule appointments for me, right? Develop products. So I need somebody to manage finance. I might not be as great in accounting or balance sheets or income statements, right? So this is where you figure out, I need you to write it down right now. What are 15 things that I can delegate? Because going into 2020, if you're going to build a great business, no matter if it's a virtual assistant or a regular person, you're going to have to delegate something in that business, because if not, you're going to run yourself thin. Putting in work can be implementing a system so that system can operate and that you can focus on other things so you can continue to improve that system, right? So what to delegate? Very, very important, guys. Very, very important. So how do I build my team and system? How I structure my team will determine the potential to serve my target market. Because that's the very first section in here, guys, to serve that target market. So how I'm structuring this team, right? I already mastered everything. I'm the CEO of the company. I mastered this department, mastered this, got myself thin, stopped, quit, got back on the grind. Like I mastered it. But how do I service more people? Now I'm building a team. So for example, you have your executive assistant, right? You have an executive department. You're even thinking about that, right? You have a marketing manager, the managerial level, right? You have a customer service level, and also you have a sales level, right? So after you train them and they fully operation within your operations, then you can say, you know what, let me get 3 more for marketing. So this person can do Twitter, this person can do Instagram, this person can do search engine optimization or whatever you need in your company for marketing. This person can handle, because now we're going to the next level, customer service, right? I have a team of people that are answering phone calls. I have a team of people that are sending out messages, team of people that are responding to inquiries within my customer service. And my sales, I need X amount of leads per week. I need X amount of people to network with per week. So I'm training you to operate my sales, and now I'm building my system. Guys, and this information is available online today. So you're asking me, how do I grow? We all start in this introductory phase, right? We then are pushing to the growth phase. You can't do that by yourself. You can't. You need a team and you need a system. Why? Because now I have more time. And if this person is operating at their full potential, doing everything that they're supposed to do, we will be successful, right? Then you can move into the maturity phase where now, okay, we're making 6 figures in this business. We're going to scale to $1 million in this business. Why? Because we have a structure, we have a team. Amazon is successful for a reason. They have so many people working. I'm here in Florida, and it's a huge Amazon factory here, several thousands providing jobs. So now we got to switch from the mentality, okay, this is my dream, or is this just another opportunity here? You know, is this just another source of me just working here? Or is this really my dream to say, okay, I can operate in my potential to really grow something big instead of just focusing on this one task, right? So we have to know to continue to innovate when we reach this decline as well, because that's what's going to take you to the next level. Regardless of any business, any size, guys, is sales and time. That's what's going to take you to that next level, right? So another thing, how to hire a virtual assistant. I'm going to do some competitor overview because I do a lot of research, guys, here and I'm bringing you straight game, straight fruit. So Fiverr, I want to go over this company, Pineapple Staffing and Online Jobs PH, because if you're in the market trying to hire someone virtually, you may have seen these three because they might be the three top competitors. But check this out, Fiverr, right? So for one assignment, you have to choose from 1,000 or 100 of people from different qualities, different prices, and just all over, right? So for example, if you go on Fiverr and you're trying to find a website, type in website Fiverr, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people who can do it. But the thing, it's project-based. So Fiverr charges a service fee for every product and service you purchase. So every time you're going out of your business to find someone to actually work on your business, you're in need of something, right? And what if a person makes a error with that website, right? Or something goes on, or now you're updating, you're getting in the maturity phase, you need a whole different website. So what's going to happen? So Fiverr is project-based, and they also charge every time a person needs a service. Wouldn't it be great to just pick up your phone to say, hey, can you please do this X, Y, and Z, or put it in a business memo, and then when you come back 2 hours later, it's complete because you're already operating with that? And guys, you're kind of cutting out the middleman because they're charging a service fee for every single thing that you need. So if I'm starting a new business, I need a logo, I need a website, I need a flyer because I got an event coming up, I need this, I need that. It's project-based, guys, and we want to move away from that and to move to our own business model. So this is another company, Pineapple Staffing, right? Claims the #1 virtual assistant service for entrepreneurs. Well, I don't know, when the next 3 to 5 years, I'm probably going to take that over with my team. But check this out. They claims that their prices is at a low in the industry at $8 per hour, right? $8 per hour. So thinking about that, how is this company really making money? The company makes income based on the percentage of the virtual assistant. So based on their hourly work, based on that person's work, the virtual assistant's work, they may be splitting that 50-50 to where the virtual assistant might get 4 and the company get 4. So every hour that this virtual assistant works in this company, the company's getting paid just as that, right? So this is another, but a thing came to my mind, like, if I'm working for a company and they're growing, wouldn't I expect to get a raise? Wouldn't I expect it? So if 6 months I made over 100 million for this company, wouldn't I expect to get an increase? So Pineapple Staffing in the future, their prices have to increase in order for their company to generate more revenue, in order for the person to generate more revenue. So that's something definitely to think about. Also too, guys, onlinejobs.ph. I do not like how their business model is. I studied them, watched them, every advertisement, them cookies keep coming back to my phone. But this company has hundreds of job postings. So for example, say if me and you post the same job, a web developer or a marketing assistant, right? How do I know you're not going to get the best marketing assistant and then I'm not going to get the best marketing assistant, right? So then they put it in your own hands. So now you have hundreds of jobs posted, then hundreds of virtual assistants applying to those jobs, and it's oversaturated. Because soon as you, for example, if you guys posted something on Indeed, right? And then you seen, okay, I got 500 people or 50 people apply to this particular job here on Indeed, right? So now you have to go through each and every person, look through every single resumes, not even seeing their faces, names, anything, just looking through their resumes, looking through their application. And then now you're trying to pick and choose and you're praying on faith just to make sure you find someone. And how long can that process really take if we're really trying to find someone that's going to help take our business to the next level? So I'm thinking maybe 3, 4, even 5 months, just trying to find the quality people to help grow our company, right? And then also too, as a client, you have to pay a monthly membership fee in order to even communicate with the virtual assistant. Now, I found that kind of odd because it's hard if people are applying to my job and I can't even communicate with them, right? So therefore, if the client has not found the right fit for their company, they still have to pay the membership for the service. That's tough. That's tough because if you're paying that $99 a month, every single month going out and you haven't even found anybody yet, what use is that to you? Or if you have found someone, then you have to cancel the service until you're ready to upload a new service. So those things, guys, are very, very important. So I have something I want to present to you guys. This is my passion. This is my grind. And let's get ready. So my solution to this here. Providing global solutions, inspire creative solutions. Check this out, guys. I'm focusing on innovating the BPO virtual staffing industry, right? BPO is business process outsourcing. I wanted to develop something that is cost efficient, that is versatile and flexible, that will save you time, right? This is very, very important. So my process is a lot different. So before you come into my system, right, you'll have access to my virtual assistant database. So you'll be able to see all the virtual assistants before you actually hire them. So instead of just posting a job or, you know, posting it on there or searching for someone online that can do the task, you'll be able to actually see their interviews before you actually even make a decision to want to hire. So you can see the talent that we have. You can see their interviews. You can check them out. Some of them have college degrees and they are recorded videos, right? So then after that recorded video, you're like, wow, this was powerful. Let me select this applicant because they fit my system, right? So then after they fit your system, we set up an appointment. We do a final interview, webcam, via Zoom, Google Meet, whatever you need to be able to set up a final interview for you to be able to ask that virtual assistant questions, for you to be able to see, okay, is this person really a good fit? Then you can hire the applicant. Then you can say, you know what, I went through this process. It may have been 2 to 3 people that I wanted to network with, and now I want to hire the applicant. And then, guys, you can integrate them into your system. So now instead of just one task, you have someone in that department, in that system, to be able to take your business to the next level. So also too, very important, you see the talent, you've seen the video, you've seen this person talking. It's not just a robot sending in resumes. It's actually a person behind the camera. So you get to see their interviews, right? And then most of our virtual assistants, guys, working in the Philippines have college degrees or expert experience. This is very powerful, guys. And you can choose the best fit for your organization. Also too, hourly rate recommended. Potentially 80 hours, 40 hours, part-time, full-time, between $2.75 an hour to roughly around $5 an hour, right? But notice I say recommended bi-weekly. So you're paying your virtual assistant directly within your company. But as from solopreneur to business owner, you decide actually how many hours you need. This is going to take you to the next level. You decide and you negotiate the pay based on what you can afford. We're all in different financial situations. You decide within your budget what's best for you. I think that's very, very important. And that's what stops a lot of people from even getting support to grow their business, because everybody's giving them that number and then that's it. But no, guys, you decide what budget you can work with to have someone on your team. And that's very, very important, guys. Also, too, just some of the other Inspired Creative Solution services. I have my virtual assistant hiring package. I have the advanced marketing package. Look, if you're looking to train a 4-week one-on-one training sessions, me and you, about marketing or how to implement a strategy, very important. I have a 1 marketing plan if you're trying to develop a marketing plan for your company, landing pages, a 4-week social media marketing guide, and also have a brand development package as well, which is very, very important, guys. If you're a new business owner, you need logos, you need that website off the ground. If you do need those services, I also do those as well. But most importantly, I've been in this motivational speaking industry for a long time. Like, I was the kid, 14, 13, 12 years old, that watched the Eric Thomas, that watched the E.T. Johnson, that watched some of these people. Like, I didn't make the name the greatest for no reason. Like, I have a dream of one day, of course, being one of the best speakers in the world. But one of my mentors actually told me a strategy that I didn't really agree with, and I presented it and I didn't like it. I hated after every presentation, it was like, oh, you can purchase this for $19.99. And then all the people in the room are looking like, are you gonna purchase? Are you gonna purchase? You know what I mean? Like, I didn't feel that was comfortable or even approachable, because for me, it's not even about the money. It's about serving and helping people. So for example, if you have a question about What are the prices for your services? How can your services help my business? How do I start my business? How do I become a business partner? When's the next breakthrough conference? How do I know what marketing strategy to implement? I want to do something even more personal with you guys. So if you're ready to make an impact on your company, if you just have questions for me, I personally just want to sit down and have a 30-minute conversation with you. You see, I went through a lot of different information there, and I will also share with you the prices and different things there. I just want to do a conversation, just a conversation. How can we help each other? Your network is your net worth. And I wouldn't have you guys here today and if I didn't believe you had value and my team didn't believe you had value. So I believe this is very, very important. I'm not no high pressure sales type of guy. That's not my swag. I really want to personally get to know each and every one of you guys at a meeting, you and I, one-on-one. How can we grow this thing together? So also too, I have some free incentives as well that I would like my assistant here, Kat, she'll break down just some of the things that we're going to be giving you guys for the people who do sign up for an appointment. So I just want to make sure that she's still on here. Hey, Kat, you there?
Yes, I'm sorry, I was on mute. Hello, everyone. Hi there again. I'm sorry, I can't think. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to thank you all again for accepting our invites for the Breakthrough Conference. I'm speaking to you now to announce that we're giving away free content calendars and hiring cheat sheet. So these freebies will be sent to everyone who would be scheduling a one-on-one business expansion and brand development consultation with Mr. McLeod. And I will be sending stuff via email. So if you're interested, please make sure to go to our website, which is inspire32.com. That is INSPIR 32.com. Back to you, sir.
All right, appreciate you, Kat. Yeah, she had this idea of giving you guys content calendars. I believe these things are great. So if you're in the market right now, you're thinking like, Ray, what do I have to do to even get to the process to where I need to hire someone? Guys, hiring cheat sheet is great. And then also to a content calendar. You guys have seen my social media feed. Jade, she's full responsible for that, but everything is strategically planned, right? Each post, there's a call to action, you know, little different things. So I broke down a strategy within 7 days that I would like to give for you guys for free, just setting up appointment, and then we can see how we can help grow your business into this new year. Also too, we're on our last little bit of time. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this in the hands of Jade, and then we will play this video.
All right, thank you, sir. Once again, thank you so much for attending, and of course, let's give our phenomenal CEO and host, Mr. Raymond McLeod, a round of applause once again. That was great. Thank you so much, sir, for providing opportunities for these individuals, these amazing individuals right here, right now. And as it's been an honor to be among such visionaries and to be able to help you provide opportunities. And also, I will be sending the link through this chat, the one that Kat mentioned. But we will also send you an email just to make sure. Okay.
How you doing, Cindy?
Great.
Well, I have my own books that are published and that need to be promoted. So, and also a course that needs to go along, that I'm developing to go along with one of the books. So that's really where I need help at this time. But, you know, I'm busy. I'm busy and I need help.
But that's why I really need help, because it's just impossible for me to do all the scheduling, reach out to people, come up with the packages, write stuff. Like, it's absolutely impossible for me to do everything myself. So
It was very nice meeting you.
Yes, same here. Thank you so much. Thank you
So
for the
yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're good. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, Jay. Thank you so much, Cindy, once again. And nothing. Let's start talking after.
Ready to expand your team? We have a solution. You got a business? We got your future team. Innovative BPO staffing. Your executive assistant and or team made virtual. Hire only the best. It's what you deserve. Cost efficient. Flexible to your business schedule. Give time to everything else that matters. Pump up your sales, generate leads easily, email, scheduling, manage social media and websites, all by our experts. Then watch your business grow with Inspire Creative Solutions.
Hey guys, this is Jade from Inspire Creative Solutions team. Thank you so much for those who donated during the Breakthrough Conference with Sir Raymond McLeod. These are all of your donations right now, and we are dropping it off in the donation center. Thank you so much.
What's good, world? It's TheGreat32t coming to you live. Today I'm on my way to Serenity Grace, which is a local business here, nonprofit organization that gives back to the people here in the Central Florida area. Recently at the Breakthrough Conference, Inspire Creative Solutions, we hosted a nomination for our global impact. And Serenity Grace was one of the companies that was nominated. Our goal and our mission as Inspire Creative Solutions is to give back to those people in need. So in exchange for the income that they raised at the conference from the nomination, we were able to convert that into over 90 boxes of stuffing for Thanksgiving for families. So hopefully Inspire Creative Solutions will have an impact to be able to bless, to be a part of over 94 families for Thanksgiving. Also to our company, we are a virtual assistant staffing agency. And for the Philippines, they do not celebrate Thanksgiving, but they were drastically affected by the typhoon, and which caused a lot of people to be out of work and families without food. So we've converted funds for that particular organization as well within the Philippines to bless them with canned goods so they'll have food and to be able to eat for their different families.
Dollar that is given into Serenity Grace goes right back into this community. So we also deliver groceries to senior citizens. We have 2 apartment complexes now. One is City View and the other one is Westminster. So those seniors can't get out to get food. So we deliver to them every Tuesday. They get fresh vegetables, they get fruit, they get bread, they get pastries, they get the everyday essentials. So instead of choosing to buy medicine, they get to eat as well. And so anybody want to volunteer, go to Serene's Grace on Facebook. Like we are judgment free. There's no application process. There's no, just come volunteer with us. I'm just telling you, once you do, you'll see that we are about people. We're about giving love and showing love, and it's unconditional.
For all of you guys that donated through the Breakthrough Conference, we just want to say thank you as well. You will be helping feeding other families in need. So we just want to say thank you so much. And all those who do want to support as well, we'll have a link. And any other donations that we do receive, we'll make sure that Coco and Serenity's Grace will get those as well. So we're going to say thank you.
Also, on Saturday, we'll be posting live so you can see where your donations went live. If anybody works for a company that has shopping carts, the fold-up shopping carts, we're going to need for the seniors to get those because we have people that walk. A lot of our people don't have transportation. So shopping carts, just saying. Put it on your list. Think about it.
Thank you so much, Ms. Coco.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.